morning, Quadcopter 101 here. Before we get started, let's get today's shout out of the way. Today's shout out goes to Curtis Droons. Curtis Droons was first to say first in one of my recent videos, and thus wins this shout out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have a review of another neat new GPS drone. This is the MJX X104G. What is the 104G? Well, it is a lightweight. This one thing only weighs 188 grams with its battery inserted. So, you know, it keeps under that 250 grams limit for some countries. Not all countries have that limit. Some have recently directed that all drones be registered, but for a lot of those countries that have that 250 gram limit, this one will be underweight. Now, it has a, again, GPS system, which means this can return to home on command, on loss of signal from the transmitter, and on also low battery. This will return to home and land. It does have a 1080p camera, and it actually is not a very bad little camera at all. I took it out my front yard to try it out yesterday, and the image quality looked rather sharp, so it's a true 1080p camera. However, I don't know how this works once it's in flight. If the vibrations from the motors are going to cause any jello issues, we'll find out when we actually fly it. But, you know, first look at it, it does look like it could be a good GPS camera drone for the price. Now, at this price, it's under $100. I believe it's under $90 actually. At this price, you are not going to get brushless motor quadcopter. This is a brushed motor quadcopter, so keep that in mind, folks. But a brushed GPS quadcopter, lightweight one, with a 1080p camera. That records to a micro SD card. Okay, it does have a micro SD card slot, hopefully to avoid a lot of the Wi-Fi issues that you see with Wi-Fi recording, namely frame dropping. We'll see if that's going to be a problem or not. But again, brushed motor quadcopter, it does have an on-off switch right here to activate the quadcopter with 1080p camera and micro SD card slot. So that's the drone in a summary. Now, with the GPS capability via its app, it does have an app that you need to use 802.11 AC Wi-Fi with. Okay. Now, again, I have to stress this every time with one of these comes out. Not everybody has 802.11 AC Wi-Fi on their phone. A lot of people purchase these drones and find out at the last minute they need a phone with 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. Before purchasing this drone, first verify that your phone is indeed capable of receiving 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. Okay, some people call that 5G Wi-Fi or 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, but its technical term is 802.11 AC. Make sure your phone has that capability. Now, with that, using the, what is the name of the app for this thing? I think it's MJX GPS app. Via the MJX GPS app, it has capability of circle me, follow me, and also waypoints. Now, with waypoints in mind, I could not get the map feature to work in the US. When I opened up the app for the first time, I did get a map of Beijing, China. Okay, I guess that's where it originally was set at. But when I slid to the United States, I could not get maps to work over the United States. I don't know why. I tried it with connecting via Wi-Fi of my home and via connecting Wi-Fi this and connecting to my home or my phone's data network. Neither one would give me the map feature, but I would be able to see, you know, a little marker on the screen. So keep that in mind, folks. Maps may not work with this, but that's true with a lot of other drones that I've tested, these toy drones. Now, it does have, since this is using 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, there is no interference between the drone and the Wi-Fi. Okay, they're operating on two different, or the drone's controller and the Wi-Fi, because they're operating on two different frequencies. This on 2.4 gigahertz and the FPV on 5 gigahertz. So there's no interference. That enables you to get pretty good FPV range. It's predicted out to 300 meters. We'll see if that is true when we go fly it, but it supposedly has 300 meter FPV range, along with 600 meter control range. If you fly out of FPV and fly line of sight only, you can possibly get 600 meter control range using this controller. Let's go over the controller. It's a very basic, well, it's an MJX controller, as we've seen many times before. The buttons on the back are inoperative. These antennas are just for decoration only. They're not real antennas. But the buttons on the front of this is This is the unlock button. You press this and the motors will start up and into an idle, and then you can fly the drone by either giving it throttle or pressing its automatic takeoff button right here, which will also make it leave the ground. It does have, again, return to home on command that you activate by pressing this button here. And you can take a photo or video by a quick press for a photo and a long press to start and stop the video camera. You can turn the GPS off on the drone if you want to fly out altitude hold mode. That will usually give more speed and more maneuverability if you turn off the GPS, or you can leave it on for camera flying with the GPS. And it does have low and high rate, which you activate by pressing this button here, which will enable the drone to fly faster. Let's go over what you get in the box. You get the controller, you get the drone, you get instruction manual, a detailed instruction manual, along with a quick start guide to get you in the air without needing to read the long instruction manual if you're used to these drones and flown them before. Other things you get in the box is this battery. Now this is a 2S battery. I believe it's 1500 milliampere hour. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It is a 1S battery, 3.8 volt, 1500 milliampere hour, big 1S battery. Now this is supposed to give the drone 12 minutes of flight time. I don't know about that. We'll find out if that's true. But it does have a proprietary connector on it, and with that proprietary connector you need a proprietary connector battery charger that goes with it. See, it has this special prong in the front for plugging in there, so you need this battery charger. Do not lose that or you will not be able to charge your battery. You also get one full spare set of propellers and the obligatory Phillips screwdriver to remove this childproof. Well, this one does not have a childproof screw on the back. I was wrong. This battery, what would this battery be for? For opening up the drone if you need to get inside to change the motors, since this is a brushed motor quadcopter. Those motors will eventually fail someday. So normally you can find those motors are either 0720 or 0820, 08520 motors, but I think these might be 720s the way this looks, but we'll find out when we fly it. But again, those motors are cheap and plentiful and widely available. It's just a pain in the butt to actually change one, though, sometimes when you need to change one. So, okay, that is the MJX X104G. Again, a cheap GPS quadcopter, entry-level quadcopter for beginner flyers who wish to enter into GPS camera flying. And let's see how it actually performs. Let's take it out in the field and fly it. So, hope you enjoy this flight. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here. A beautiful day out here, one of my favorite flying fields. And let's go into the flight of the MJX X104G. Okay, to start this up, put it on a flat level surface first off. And before you turn on the transmitter, okay? And then turn on the drone by pressing and holding this button here. And you hear a beep that tells you it is bound to the transmitter. Now, if it doesn't automatically bind to the transmitter like it did for me, press and hold this red button down while then turning on the transmitter, and it will automatically connect to this transmitter. Okay, now we got to do the compass calibration. And first off, we start with 3 horizontal rotations like so. 1, 2, and one more for good measure. And then point the nose up on the drone and do 3 vertical rotations like so. Or at least until you hear a beep or until the lights change to red. The lights have changed to red. They were green, now they are red. That tells you compass calibration is completed. Okay, I'm going to connect it to the app. I'm going to connect the Wi-Fi to the drone first and then open up the app, and then we're going to go fly. So hold on, folks. Okay, this is the MJX GPS app available on Google Play and iTunes. And in the upper portion, or upper left portion, you see we got 15 satellites, and it also shows 15 satellites received on my controller here. So we are ready to go. I'm going to select video camera. And video camera is in the lower right corner there, and then hitting that red button to start the recording. Now we'll start the motors by hitting this red lock button on my controller. And then we're going to hit automatic takeoff and check how its stability is on this drone. How well it holds its position with the GPS. And it's doing a good job, and I'm not seeing any toilet bowling, so we are good to go. So I'm going to get into the camera. Say, how do you like my shirt today, folks? There you go, showing my shirt for today. Okay, we are good to go. I'm going to put on my glasses because first thing we're going to do is check the range on this drone. And we're going to take it up and push outbound. See how far we can go. Heading outbound. Actually, I got to take my glasses off so I can see. I'm going up higher too. There we go. Heading up about 87 meters. I lost signal there for a second. Hold on, let's see if I can regain it. Got the signal back again. Pushing out some more. Holding the flat portion of my phone toward the drone. That seems to give best reception for some reason. Okay, I lost signal there. Okay, they got it back. 189 meters. No, 199 meters. And do we get signal back again? Aircraft not connected. So that's about it. 200 meters range. Let's hit that return to home button and see it do an automatic return to home. Okay. And it should be returning to home from out there. Pressing again. Okay, it's coming. It's doing its return to home. I had a signal there for a second. It's just hovering there. Let me hit that button again. Okay, it's coming back now. I shouldn't hit that button twice. It is returning. It is not, and it says it's still recording. I still don't have signal. Don't have GPS signal back yet. Coming back. Let's see how accurate its return to home is. Coming overhead. And I have signal back. And we'll drop. We'll come down. It's coming down, coming down, coming down. Oh, the signal seems to be frozen though. But it says aircraft connected. I'm not getting any FPV signal right now. Not sure why. But the max range again seems to be about 200 meters for the FPV signal. There we go. I got it back. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Let's see the final landing. How close will it be to the pad? Not too bad. There, it touched the pad. That's good. That is good. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording right there. Actually, it seems to have already automatically stopped. I'm not sure why. Let's stop it there. Okay, next thing I want to try, let's put it back on the pad again. Start the video recording. This time I'm going to use the controller to start the video recording, and to do that you hold this button down until you hear a beep. And it should be recording. It says TF recording. And starting the motors one more time and taking to the air, because the next thing we are going to try is waypoints. Selecting the waypoint feature, zooming in, and in the lower right corner notice the squiggly line with the hand. We're going to press that. That brings up the command feature. I'm going to select the one on the right. Let's select it again. Actually, I think it's the one in the center that you need to select. No, that wasn't it. That closed it. Try the one on the left. No, that's not it. Come on. Well, let's get out of that. We'll play with follow me later. Let's try, or waypoints later. Let's try circle me. Circle position, selecting, and hitting yes. Now this is automatically set to, I believe, 20 meters, or 10 meters. And you can go into the settings and adjust that. Let's go up a little bit higher too while it's doing it, circle me. But circle me seems to be working, although it's adjusting its position to over here. So I'll get back into the center of rotation. So that's circle me on this drone. And it seems to wander a bit. A bit. So circle position kind of works. It works. And we're going to stop circle position there. The next thing people are interested in is follow me. Let's press that follow me button and see how that works. It says one follow me is working. It's going to use the mobile phone to figure out where it's at. And you can adjust the altitude. So hitting follow me. Let's see what it does. It's looking at me. And I'm going to walk away and see if it follows. Oh, there you go. It's following. And it's kind of a DJI follow me, like it's being pulled on a string. It doesn't maintain a cardinal or a compass position from your position, but it's being pulled around like it's being pulled on a string. So follow me does work with this. But if I walk toward it, what's it going to do? What's it going to do if I walk toward it? It's going to move away from me. So that's cool. Well, with that in mind, let's come out of follow me now. Follow me is off. Let's move the drone over this to the center of the field because I want to try that waypoints one more time. Let's stop that video recording we just did. Video recording is stopped. Okay, letting go of the stick, holding it at that position there, and then selecting waypoints again and waypoint feature. And let's center it here. Ooh, I got a waypoint way over there. I want to delete that waypoint. That's too far away. Okay, let's try it again. Trying to get the waypoints to work. Any one of these. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and one back over here. 4. And then we're going to hit submit. And hit yes. And then start recording. And there it is, going on its waypoint mission, folks. Waypoint. Where's it going? Going to waypoint 1, which seems to be there. Going to waypoint 2, which seems to be there. And waypoint 3. Is that waypoint 3? Now it's going to waypoint 4. Why does it stop over my position? Still going to waypoint 4. And almost there. Go ahead. You can finish it. Well, that doesn't seem to want to continue on waypoint mission. So let's delete that one. Delete that mission. Let's try another mission. Selecting 1. That's 2. Where's 1? Okay, let's delete. Select waypoint missions. Select 1, 2. It's not letting me put more than 1 there. 2. Well, we're going to stop waypoints here because 1, 2. That's just a fly to point. 2, 3, 4. Short mission. Hitting submit. And it should be submit. And hitting yes. And go. Go on your mission, waypoints. Fly to waypoint 1. And these are close in waypoints, folks. I'm not going to do far away. I want you to see it working. It. 2. I guess that was 3. And there goes the number 4. So that's waypoints, folks. And we're going to stop that now. Now I want to show you the camera. Let's bring it back toward me again. Starting the video camera one more time. Record is started. And going up. And from altitude we are going to rotate the drone. Let's take it up to about just above the poles. We're getting low on battery right now, but I want to show you the camera. And we'll rotate from up there. Rotating, rotating. Showing the camera. And we will come back down now. Reducing throttle. Throttle being reduced. And here, a jet taking off on the distance. Coming back down. I hear him, but I don't see him. He's loud. He's got his afterburners on. Okay. And we will stop that recording. And we are going to finish the flight on low battery by going into altitude hold mode. Now I'm going to turn the GPS off. GPS is off. Go into high rate. And let's see how well this thing can maneuver. We'll fly until the battery's low. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now you get this annoying beep on low battery. This MJX does that. I don't know why they do that. But you still have some battery power left, actually. Not a bad flyer at all. But it's getting harder to keep in the air. It's starting to just want to descend, so we know it is low battery now. There it is, the MJX X104, just doing sport flying right now. And yeah, it's starting to descend. I'm going to keep it in the air until it doesn't want to fly no more. Which is right about there. No, it's still going. And we'll finish it out. Let's turn that GPS back on. GPS on. And starting the camera one more time. It's going home. It wants to land itself. It's keeping itself close to the landing pad. So that's the MJX X104G. It's a cheap 1080p camera. I hope that camera's coming out nice. I'm recording now. All in all, you know, most of the features work. You know, the follow me, circle me, and waypoints, they work. You know, that's to be expected for a $90 drone. You know, I think that's what the going price is on this. All in all, you know, not bad for what you're getting for the price. So let's finish it off one more time. While in GPS mode, let's see if it'll return to home. Oh, no, it's landing itself. Hear that long beep? That's it. Hear the long? When you hear that, it's time to land. So that's how much advance warning you get with that initial beep and then the final long beep to tell you that the drone is out of battery power. So that's the X104G. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Hi, Quadcopter 101 here again. Hey, if you want to get your own shout out in one of my future videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's real simple. Just go to my channel page and click on that subscribe. And also make sure to click that bell button right next to the subscribe button. That way you get notified when I release a brand new video immediately and give you a chance to get that first shout out. So give it a try, folks.